you're a baby boomer here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and you're thinking about whether or not you should be downsizing or rightsizing at this point in time, then this channel is for you. This channel is going to be dedicated 100% to baby boomers and going through the rightsizing process and what that looks like. Guys, I just want to give you a brief introduction. This is going to be a short video and talk about my channel and what to expect if you follow along this channel. My name is Shane Woodworth. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm on the #1 team for eXp Realty here in Pennsylvania, and that's the Matt Durbin team, based out of Bridgeville. I live in the North Hills, so we kind of cover all of Pittsburgh on this one, actually Western Pennsylvania in general. So guys, what this channel is going to be covering, and I have a cheat sheet behind the camera here, so I'm going to stay on point. I'm going to follow my bullet points. If you see me looking away, that's what I'm doing. All right, so what this channel is going to be doing, what it's going to be covering is what is rightsizing? Is rightsizing right for you? Should you be thinking about rightsizing, or should you age in place possibly and modify your home? Next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to be covering all housing options here in Pittsburgh and what that looks like. Whether it's going to be, a 55 and over community, do you want to go into a condo, or you're looking to maybe downsize into a ranch or something along those lines, just smaller, a one-level living. There's all kinds of different options here available in Pittsburgh, and we're going to cover all of those. We're also going to talk about 55 and over communities. Right now, there's a great resource or website you can get on. It's 55places.com, written out, or I'm sorry, with the numbers 55places.com. Go and check it out. Check out the area of Pittsburgh, and there should be around 8 to 11 designated 55 and over communities. So what I like to do is I like to do a lot of community tours. So it's not just talking about what houses are available or what model floor plans they have at these 55 and over communities, but we're also going to try to go into the actual community and do a vlog or a walk through the community or drive through the community so you can see what it actually looks like. What do the streets look like? Are there street lights? Is it safe to walk at night? Are there sidewalks? Are there trails? What amenities these communities have to offer? We're going to cover all that. I will say that there's one community, and it's probably one of the most popular communities, and I'm really impressed with this one, the Traditions of America. There's 2 new communities right now in Pittsburgh area. They won't let you film in the neighborhood. So I can't go in there with my camera and video it and then put it up here on YouTube. It's just against the rules and regulations. They have let me go into their community. I checked out Rose Ridge, which is unbelievable. You have to take a tour yourself if you're in the area. So they let me go through that one. So that community, I'll have to do just a video like this where I'm talking about it. But all the other community tours, as much as possible, I'm going to go through them and actually walk through or drive through with you and show you the clubhouses and stuff like that, or what all the amenities, show you what they have to offer. We're also talking about assisted living and different levels of assisted living, or there are memory care homes that you need. We have all these options available here in Pittsburgh. So we're going to cover all those as much as possible, plus not only where they're at, but what that level of care actually is. So you understand, hey, mom and dad needs this, or I need this certain care. I need a little more than just, assisted living. I need some more hands-on 24-hour living, or nurses or whatnot. So those are all different options we'll talk about. We're also going to cover some how-tos, like how you should be decluttering. Should you sell first or buy first? Or what's the process where you may have to sell and buy and time it at the same time? We're going to talk about all those options. We're going to talk about what it looks like to either sell, or what it looks like I said before, to perhaps prep your home so you can age in place. Maybe selling or moving isn't the right choice for you. Maybe that's not the strategy you're looking for. Maybe that's not the goal you have. So we'll talk about ways you can modify your home to stay there longer, or live, age in place at your current home now. We're also going to be talking about things that hidden costs that people don't to always think about, like HOA fees. A lot of these communities have certain HOA fees, or they advertise low maintenance. So we're going to talk about what to expect on those HOA fees. And as we go through the communities, we'll talk about the different fees for the HOAs, what they charge you each month, because that's one thing you have to think about, especially in your closing costs too. There's HOA fees. These are all hidden costs that we want to get out there so you understand the whole picture. low maintenance, let's talk about what that actually means. What does low maintenance really cover? Is it just lawn care and just snow removal? Are they doing weeding? Are they doing the planting flowers and stuff like that on the outside? Once you get in these condo communities and stuff, or these quads sometimes, or whatnot, and there's HOA fees. A lot of times the HOAs they'll be the ones taking care of, say, roofs, or maybe sometimes siding or stuff like that. So those are the things we're just going to talk about and cover, and so you have a better understanding of what to expect when you start looking at these different communities. So my goal here for you guys, for the baby boomers looking to right size, my goal is to give you as much value, as much information about the process and what your options are. I want to put that all out there so you have a better understanding of what it really looks like, and hopefully that will help alleviate some of that stress that you're going to have when you go through this process, because this is a huge huge decision for everyone to make in this situation. So I can't imagine right now if I couldn't take care of my home, or if I had to move right now. I just don't know what that would look like. Like giving up my current home. There's memories there. You grew up, you had holidays there, so it's such an emotional decision. So my goal here is to give you all the information possible so that you can develop a plan and a strategy far enough ahead there where it won't be as stressful when the time comes where you really need to right size. And then when we talk about all the options that are available to you, I'm not going to cover just the pros. We also want to cover the cons, what it looks like. Maybe this option looks great on paper on this side, but there's quite a few cons. Like maybe you want that low maintenance resort style living, but you don't want an HOA. So we got to talk about both pros and cons so you have a full understanding of what these situations look like. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. What it takes for you to work with me and me to work with you, vice versa, is the first step is just call, text, or email me, and I'll have my information here in the description below. Call, text, email me so we can set up either a personal meeting or a Zoom. I would prefer to meet in person, especially if you're here in the Pittsburgh area already. I would love to meet you in person so we could go over what your goals are, what your concerns are. Do you want to possibly live in the community, the 55 and over community, or do you want to just downsize to a smaller ranch home, or do you want to do multi-generational type living? We'll talk about all those options for you, but we want to tailor a strategy specific to your needs and what your lifestyle needs to be, or what you want your lifestyle to be in the next chapter of your life. So that first step is extremely important. We have to meet before we go see homes or before we go see communities. The first step, and it's a free consultation. First step is to meet with me and develop that strategy. All right, guys, thank you so much. I look forward to, hopefully giving you a lot of value down the road here, down the line. Like I said, just wanted to do a brief introduction about my video, or about about who I am and what this channel is and what to expect. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow along, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.